local news leader. This is 6 News.
We was getting all nervous. Where's your authorization? And I was like, right here's my authorization. And then flipped, pow, pow, pow. Just shot him like 4 or 5 times.
Disturbing descriptions from how he pulled the trigger to how he felt while doing it. Tonight, you'll hear the taped confession of a man on trial for a pair of deadly shootings that started at a Lansing Rite Aid nearly 1 year ago. It's our top story tonight at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sherry Jones.
And I'm Jane Aldrich. You're going to see and hear that same video of Ricard Taylor that a jury watched in court today in just a moment.
But first, we're following a line of storms sweeping into our state right now. Chief Meteorologist David Young is in the Weather Center with the very latest. David?
Thank you, David. Back to our top story. Well, today jurors watched the video of Ricard Taylor talking with police for more than an hour.
The confession came just after he was arrested and suspected of killing a pharmacist at a Rite Aid near the Frandor Shopping Center in Lansing, then killing his own neighbor.
Well, next week marks the 1 year time from that shooting, and our Nick Perot was the only reporter in the courtroom today. He joins us now live with more on this. And what did you see on the tape, Nick?
Well, Jane, on day 2 inside Judge Collette's circuit court, family, friends, and coworkers heard shocking video confession from Ricard Taylor last year in his first interview with police. Now, that interview took place some 45 minutes after pharmacists Michael Addo and Jordan Rogers were shot and killed. Keep in mind, some of these responses you're about to hear are graphic.
Rick, you know why we're here?
Yeah.
Ricard Taylor told police just 45 minutes after his arrest he thought his life was in danger.
Whoever I killed was kind of an important person.
Which one?
I don't know the guy. I don't know who it was. Just some African dude.
Ricard Taylor told police he went to the Rite Aid off Clifford on May 12, 2014 after working out looking for eye drops. But he didn't like the tone of a new employee.
Let me see your ID. And I was like, my ID? I was like, what about my Medicare card, like my social security number? Then I was like, this guy doesn't know me. I don't want to give him a security card.
Taylor says he got angry and drove home.
Got my briefcase, my laptop, put my gun in it, came back and I was like, here's my ID, bam, shot him. I remember seeing the blood come out of his face. Like I shot him like in the eye and a couple times in the head and a couple in the body.
Then he left, went back home, reloaded his gun, and headed next door.
Went over to knock on the door to shoot him, basically?
Yeah.
Taylor says his neighbor, Jordan Rogers, and some of Jordan's friends were calling him and his mom names the night before, a night that ended with Taylor making a threat.
He heard it click, he's like, oh, what, are you gonna pull a gun on me? He's like, shoot me! Don't pull a gun on me unless you're gonna shoot me. I was like, wait till the daytime, dude, so when I can see you.
Taylor says he followed through on his threat after killing the pharmacist.
I had my gun on me and I was like, dude, you're done, man.
Okay. What happened?
He was out on the back porch and I just shot. He was down. He curled down. He's like, no, not right here. And I just popped him.
The graphic testimony was too much for some to bear while Taylor sits still with his head down. Now it's up to a jury to decide whether Taylor was sane when he pulled the trigger.
You're going to disagree with me about whether you perceive that he was mentally ill even?
He's strange, but then again, I've been here for 23 years and I come across strange people every day. But they're not running around killing people either.
Again, tough to hear. Now, also in that video confession, Ricard told police his mom had mental health concerns and that he was abused at a homeless shelter. He also stated that him and his brother were both on medication that he says he'd stopped taking 3 months before the shootings. Now, I spoke with a woman who was in Rite Aid when Michael Addo was shot and a person close to Jordan who believed Ricard Taylor knew exactly what he was doing.
He looked at me and smiled like he remembered I was from the store. It was a very strong confession, and I hope the jury can see through his weak defense.
Make sure to stay with 6 News for the very latest. An emotional day, guys, in court that will continue at 9 a.m. Monday morning.